Okay, so for this, this is more of a test run, so I'm just gonna read literally the whole thing and do my best with different voices. So technically there will be 3 voices, narrator, Selina, and Suri. Okay, let's do this. But I guess first I should make sure that I have both voices ready. Though I am going to try to do Selina in a deep masculine voice, which is basically my normal pitch. So yeah, there's that. And then I'm gonna try to do Suri, so she's a higher pitch. She's supposed to have a similar voice to France Gall, so I'm gonna just play her music and try to imitate it first. So let me, where is it? What am I looking for? YouTube. I am looking for YouTube. Let's go. Here it is. I have no idea how I'm gonna do that in Italian. Hello, my name is Suri. La 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 la. Okay, so that's basically, as far as I understand, that's basically the pitch that I use for customers. Anyways, so. Hello, my name is Suri. Hello, let me see, okay, so. Hello, my name is Suri. I come from Rome. I am with the Papera States. I'm pretty sure that sounds fake, but anyway. So, that's her pitch. La 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 la. I just absolutely love boxes. And now she's like, oh gosh, I'm gonna fail. I'm gonna epically fail. Hey, watch what you say about my boxes. I love them to death. Okay, so that is flashback Suri. So la, and then Selina is down here, being masculine and serious. Let me try to do this. Okay. A short time later, Selina ventured into her bedroom with Suri, closed the door, and took a somewhat nervous seat over her own bed. The Crimean seated herself in a simple wooden chair across from the bed, where she would stare into Selina's soul for well over a minute without a sound. Between her legs was the sack she carried along, and of course her static smile, somewhat unusual to Selina, even by Suri's silly standards. In any case, Suri practically haunted Selina with her gaze and smile while she, in turn, stared back with a blank expression. Both shared an awkward silence for what felt like forever. Only the sound of a ticking grandfather clock and the murmured voices of Napoleon, Josephine, and Dean outside these walls. Finally, the Frank broke the silence. "What's in the sack?" "Well," Suri stretched it open. I gave you a very hard time the last I was in France. I lied to you about my return to Rome more times than one, and I've come to regret that." It sounded a little more realistic. And well, Suri stretched it open. I gave you a very hard time the last I was in France. I lied about my return to Rome more times than one, and I've come to regret that. Selina, with a sympathetic look, shook and assured her, "Oh no. Think nothing of it. Think nothing of it. You lied, but your heart was in the right place when doing so." No, I fear I bent your trust during those days, so I have put considerable effort into proving that this time I returned to Rome. She stood and approached Selina with the sack. "The Pope gave me permission to take whatever I need for my new assignment, so I gathered some things from the Vatican to give you as gifts." To this, the Frank grunted and gawed. "Oh no, you shouldn't. This is no good. His Holiness gave you permission to borrow things for your assignment, not for my enjoyment. I feel guilty accepting any—" "Shh!" Suri dug into the sack. "Relax! I only took some minor things. Just some small gifts from Rome. They won't even notice." After squirming a bit, Selina reluctantly nodded. "Well, all right. What did you bring me?" The Crimean pulled out a well-wrapped dessert, one that scent and sugary appearance left Selina instantly changing face for the better. "My God! That smells Is that a croissant?" "A variation of," Suri affirmed. "It is a Roman cornetto from the Pope's holy kitchen." Selina took the cornetto into her hands and warmed a big smile. "Oh, well, that's harmless and delicious looking. Thank you for it." Suri dug into the sack again, now bringing up a patterned cloth. "Also, here's a lamb textile from the Pope's office." The Frank took this as well, still smiling, but back to looking anxious. "Oh, I like it, but I feel the Pope would appreciate you." "Oh, I like it, but I don't think the Pope would appreciate you. I don't feel the Pope would appreciate you gifting me one of his very well-stitched. Here's a gold incense burner right from St. Basilica's church." What? Oh! Selina held onto the rich gold art craft with an almost crazed beam. Okay. Now I know for certain the Pope would not condone gifting. I brought you this papal acolyte robe as well. Selina dropped her jaw as the Creamian calmly draped a long, white robe. I don't know if it's your size, but what I need, I know for certain there is no way the Pope would condone. Selina was silenced as the acolyte robe fell over her face. I know you like flags, so I took the liberty of the national flag of the Papal States from Saint Basilica, the acolyte Basilica. The acolyte robe fell off Selina's person, revealing a trembling woman with massive eyes as she stared upon a spread pale flag. You took the national flag of the Papal States? Sure, the Pope said I could take anything, and we have more flags to spare. Suri dropped the flag into Selina's arms, and the Frank, in an immense panic, juggled the fabric around, desperately trying to keep any of it from touching the dirty floor. Sorry! This is God's flag! I have no business! Here's the Pope's underwear! I thought maybe you... Selina jumped up and with hands in her head. What? I'm joking! It's not the Pope's underwear! Selina sat back down and took a deep breath of relief. It is the former Pope's underwear! We still have his stuff. Oh my God, Suri! There is no reason I, of all people, should be in possession with the Holy Father's underwear. And lastly, I stitched you these mittens for winter. Selina was handed some very soft mittens. The left one featuring a smiling Selina, and the right one of Suri. When you put them together, the mittens spell amiche. You know, friends. Selina dropped her eyelids and smiled at the mittens. These are lovely. I simply adore These are lovely. I simply adore how I'm presented here. But then Selina shook her head and looked up with scared eyes. Suri! These gifts are far too unreasonable. The Creamian frowned. You don't like them? Selina looked over at the gold incense burner, the fallen acolyte robe, the national flag, then back at the mittens, and took an immense sigh. Are you sure the Pope will not miss any of these? Do you promise me my entrance to heaven remains unaffected by accepting these gifts? Suri kicked a foot back and forth, shrugged, and replied, His holy deputy on earth told me, in his own words, that I could take anything. We are God's special virgins in this world, maybe even here in Christ's absence. Who other than Selina or Sirius is more deserving of such holy relics? Who, Selina? Who more than you? Again, sighing, Selina carefully kept the flag from touching the ground, stood up with it, and said, Very well. I appreciate the gifts. Yay! Suri answered, clapping. Already, Selina threw a clock off the wall to make space, then brought the Papal State's flag up to it. There is a box of nails by my dresser. Can you assist? Full of pride in her walk, Suri went and grabbed the nails, the hammer sitting on the next shelf, and answered, I think I could do that. Okay, so I definitely know that I need to practice.